Hello and welcome to part 2 of Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Last time we left off, we had just finished beating one of Aramis's second commands, pretty much. So we're picking up right where we left off. We had just taken the second shard of darkness to the ziggurat, and there we were sent to do another challenge to commune with the darkness so that we could get even stronger stasis powers. So that's where I'm headed right now. Hopefully if you haven't seen part 1, you can still catch up with part 1 after this. This is definitely a super good DLC and something I found worth getting. The stasis powers are super duper cool. You get to use a bunch of ice attacks, and they're pretty overpowered in my opinion. And I'm definitely enjoying this DLC. I definitely plan to beat at least the entire story before the PS5 launches on Thursday, which is one day from now. So hopefully you guys will join me for the rest of the storyline. And if you're viewing and you're not already following, you should definitely drop a follow. It would be very appreciated. But let's go ahead and commune with the darkness. And that right there is the new stasis ability if you haven't seen it already. But I think because we're ending the communion, yeah, we're gonna lose our stasis ability right now. It seems to be...
I'm here to fight for the light, and so are you. If this is how we're going to do it, I'll be by your side. But we are toying with power neither of us understand, and I have no control over it. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can.
So every time we get a shard of darkness, it seems like our stasis powers slowly get stronger and stronger. And once we get all the shards, we should unlock the stasis power completely. There's a new subclass that we could select. But right now we've only been able to use it in boss fights and when communing with the darkness. Like I said, if you're just tuning in and you're not already following, it would definitely be appreciated if you drop a follow. It would help get to affiliate as well as get new content out. I am planning to stream the rest of Beyond Light right now and later today, trying to beat it at least the story before the PS5 drops tomorrow. So hopefully that happens. But thank you for viewing.
I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Praxis, he is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He wrings power from the darkness itself. But Verix was not privy to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates these dark weapons and stop him.
This is Long Shadow, a super overpowered sniper rifle right now. These are the Europa legs and arms. I'm not too sure what these pieces do yet. I think they might just add like some kind of buff to the, what's it called, to the ice, the stasis
What have you
ability.
seen out there? Look beyond the frozen wasteland.
So 10, 17, and that goes up by like 10, 13. I feel like just lined us up. For now, I'll go with the other one because it looked like it did a way higher power boost.
It may seem that my people have fallen, but it is not true. The word insults us.
We're now at 1093. Let's go ahead and go to the next mission. Tracking devices, we need 10 of them. I like how much faster and smoother this game became. It looks like they really improved on like speed of getting out your Sparrow, as well as load times are super fast compared to what they used to be. You used to have to wait like 15 minutes to start up the game, but now it only takes like maybe 2 minutes at most. Okay, I guess I have to get the pieces here. Get those Okay, I got one. Where did he vanish? There's a chest. Let's see if we find any more Vex so we can get those tracking devices. Not too sure if they'd be in this cave. Guess not. Oh, it doesn't help that someone else is farming them over here, 'cause that's definitely pieces of tracking devices we could use that were being taken by that guy with the sniper. We need 4 more. Looks like they'll respawn. I think we just need 2 more and we should be done with this part of the mission. Alright, looks like we collected all 10. Now I believe we just go back. Season 95. Now I have to go practice conflicts to see. Okay, so we need to go back to Cadmus Ridge, which is all the way over there. If you look at Europa, it's a gigantic map, but I'm guessing most of these areas are going to come in the future content drops, because not much of this areas on the side have been used yet. I'm assuming this top part is going to be where the new raid is going to be, but so far we mostly use this area of the map as well as the Cosmodrome, which they brought back the Cosmodrome. Oh, thank you for the host. We got the unique one hosting. Thank you for that. Hopefully the audio is working on your guys' end, because it was having audio issues. That's why the stream took like 30 minutes to get up when it was supposed to be. But I believe for the most part the audio issues have been resolved. Yo, I wish I could save it, but I have to get... Oh yeah. I forgot you have to go to LA. That's true. I mean, it's up to you. If you're not the one yeah, okay. If you're not the one driving, I mean, technically you could stay up. But I mean, it's up to you. It's your choice. Okay, we don't need those.
We've got Fallen converging on a crux of darkness. Get ready. They seem to have upgraded quite a bit.
Oh, we have to do an event real quick.
This conflux, Praxis built it himself. It's a little hacky. Cover me and I'll see what I can find out.
What is this? Player in the group started already. I don't like that the new update just tells you like, hey everyone, someone started a party. It's kind of annoying. What happened there? I'll stay for. Oh, you're gonna stay for a bit? I mean, it's up to you. You definitely decide to do it or not. I'm not sure if you tuned into part 1. I don't believe you did. Definitely missing a good chunk of the story. At least you guys finally finished your zombie. Oh, Burfudge is raiding with a party of 4. Thank you for the raid. DLC is a lot harder than the other DLCs that came out for it. Oh, thank you Yana for, I hope I pronounced that right, Yana for the follow. Much appreciated. Hurry up and finish scanning this. Oh, yeah. This ghost is taking way too long to scan this thing. He's trying to get his kill. Going so slow. Wyvern is 0 on the way to get us. We got 0 in the chat as well. Yeah, this new DLC is like meant for way like higher levels. That's why you get bring a bow and an arrow. No, it's because the new DLC, these enemies are definitely like buffed up super high. Especially the bosses. The bosses are barely even manageable to beat solo. They're definitely made more for like groups of 3 in this whole DLC. But I mean, if you're good, you could definitely take down everything solo. Either that or if you just level cap yourself out. But these new enemy types are super overpowered, especially the bosses. Because anyone I've seen, I got sent flying. Anyone I've seen streaming this so far has been having trouble with these wyverns and with the bosses, just because the new level cap is like 200. The last level cap was 160, or 1060, and the new one's 1260, so it did go up like 200 in light level, so most players are going to be 200 levels lower than they need to be when they hop into this DLC. And I don't think anyone's trying to start out by grinding. Definitely best to just go straight into the story. Perfect. You act like you didn't just see them in your guys' zombie stream. Are they not done scanning? Oh, that's you, man. Do they need to fight more enemies? Yeah. Now they swapped out more vets. More vets. Hopefully that's the last of them. Nope. I don't know what the final analyzer is. Guess that's a new enemy type. Okay, let's see. Nope, there's still more enemies. We were gonna wear our brand new Unique One shirt for the stream, but it's too cold to be wearing that right now. Oh, it reminds you of the lightning bow from the Easter egg. Yeah. Pack-a-punch it? You can't pack-a-punch a Destiny weapon. I was gonna wear the new Unique One shirt, but it's way too cold. That man needs to get Unique One sweaters or something, because it's way too cold to be wearing a Unique One shirt right now. Why even have a gun if you can pack a punch it? If you can, you can't pack it. Or if you can't. What do you mean? In real life, you can't pack a punch a gun. Yeah, we need some Unique One sweaters up in here. But if you guys wanted to see the shirt, it's like right there next to me, within arm's length. This is a really long mission, like with tons of waves of enemies. Oh, there we go. I think we're done with this, or I hope we're done. Why is there time right there? Okay, teleport. Oh, it just tried to kill us.
Looks like Praxis found out we're trying to shut down his complex.
Chicken.
He sent a servitor to protect it.
I hate flying enemies, they're annoying to fight. This thing is going wild, I don't even know what it's doing. It's just like blasting the entire screen with that. Huh? What do you mean I'm not missing? The unique one guy is someone on your team. I believe he's somewhere in the comments. I don't know where he was. He did drop his merch today though. They really upped the light level necessary for this. Where's that man? He has way too much health. It's not even like a big boss or something, it's just a prime servitor. Got a third of his health, so I don't know what he's doing now. He's gonna drop us again. He just keeps dropping us from the sky every time we take out his life. The new DLC is super good. You should see the stasis powers, they're really cool. Like, you get to throw ice picks and ice grenades and ice shurikens all over the screen. I think I'm gonna get to use it right now when I drop him down to his last third of health. Because against most of the bosses in this DLC, once you get to them to their final third of health, they let you use the stasis ability on them. So I should be able to use it right now so you can see it. It's super cool in my opinion. It's probably one of the best subclasses in the game. But to unlock it, you do have to collect a bunch of darkness shards throughout the campaign. So right now I only have 2 of 4 shards, I believe. And I think I get the other 2 shards by beating like 2 more bosses in the game. And then I should have the stasis subclass instead of just being able to use stasis whenever it activates in the game. Because right now it's just at random times you're able to use stasis when it's part of the story. But once you beat the story, I believe you unlock stasis as like an actual subclass that you could choose to use instead of just getting it at random whenever the story wants you to use it. But the DLC is super good so far. There's definitely a lot of content in it. If you look at the map, let's look at the map real quick, even though we're being beat down. The map is actually this right now, but with all the future content, it's also adding this gigantic right side, a top side, and then all this left side, and yeah, we're gonna get a bunch. Nice, it would suck if you could only use... No, I know you unlock it after the story, because I've already seen another streamer that I follow beat the game, but throughout the story, you can only use stasis as you collect each darkness chunk and against boss fights. Otherwise, you don't fully unlock the ability until you get all the shards, which requires you beating the campaign. And then there's also the Season of the Hunt, where Aldrin Sov is like the main part of it. So he's finally back and he's a guardian now. But I don't really know much about the Season of the Hunt because that all takes place after the campaign. And I haven't seen anything after the campaign yet. I just know that Aldrin saw the finished. And that one of the Hive sisters, Shifu Arath, is supposed to be in it. And then the final one's gonna be Savathun, which she'll get her own DLC after this, which is the Witch Queen expansion. It's looking like season 12 through 15 are gonna be part of Beyond Light, and they're gonna have to do with Shifu Arath. And that's gonna lead into fighting the third and final sister, which is Savathun. But as for this Beyond Light story, it's just against Aramis, the ship collector, which she's trying to revive the Fallen pretty much, using the power of darkness. She wants to harness darkness and use it to pretty much revive all of the last of the Fallen, so that they're not weak anymore. And so she could also defeat the light if the light dipped out on them. And she's telling us that the light's gonna dip out on us too, just like he did to the Fallen. But of course, we don't believe her for some reason. I believe her. I'm sure that man's gonna dip out on us. I haven't trusted the Traveler since day one. Oh, looks like someone hopped into Alpha. Yeah, the Traveler's still on Earth. It looked like he dipped in the live event, but I guess he just healed. Like, if you look on the map for the destinations... Oh yeah, you haven't seen him. He's healed now. But he's still there over the tower, but everyone's basically warning that, hey, you need darkness to beat the... To defeat darkness, you need to be able to control darkness, and they're pretty much warning you that the Travelers dipped out on the Fallen before, so to not trust him, that he's most likely gonna do it to us as well, because the darkness has come in like 4 planets already, and he's getting scared. He's getting healed and ready to leave on this. So yeah, that's so far what's been happening. And then other than that, we've just been trying to harness darkness against Aramis. Because Aramis is the one with the darkness shards, and she's the one using it to power up her army. And we're taking back the shards so that we could use them for darkness powers and concur with them. And then I think once we take back her darkness shard, we should have stasis, and then we'll start the season of the hunt, which is season 12 out of 15. And that's going to start leading into the Savathun storyline in the next expansion. But it's a really good expansion. I think it's well worth the money that it costs, because it's definitely adding a whole bunch of stuff each season, as well as we only have like 1/3 of the map unlocked right now. Another section unlocks on the 21st, and that's going to be the section for the raid. And then I don't know when the other 2 sections unlock. Those might be for season 14 and 15. Yeah, 13, 14, and 15 might be the ones that unlock the rest of the map. I'm not too sure. Because it looks like they're going to do a bunch of content drops once in a while. I wanted you to see the stasis ability. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's not looking like I'm going to get to use it against this boss. I think it's only the main story bosses, and then when you commune with the darkness, which I just communed with the darkness a while ago. And I guess this is just a sub-boss, it's not an actual like, big boss. Keeps vanishing. I don't even know where he went. I think I killed it. Okay, there we go. It's dead, but so Hopefully it had a darkness shard on it. I don't think it did.
Got a signal off of that downed servitor. I know where we can find Praxis.
Okay, we're looking for Practice, which I think is another minion of Aramis. Because we already beat one of her minions. She has like 2 of them, I think. And we're about to kill the second one, and then after we kill this one, we should be fighting Aramis. And your girl, the Exo Stranger, is back, in case you did not know, Ruben. Exo Stranger and Varix as well. The Fallen that worked for Marisov. And so is Eris, your other girl. Cadmus Ridge.
Aramis met Praxis in prison, yes?
Your girl Ikor is not in here though.
Each day they spoke through the walls of their cells, dreaming of a new world.
It's the
His
game.
research gave Elixni the ability to draw power from the splinters. Be careful, friend. Kill Praxis, and Aramis will no longer be able to empower her followers with darkness.
See, we're gonna kill Praxis, which is the one giving them the power of darkness. But it's looking like the Vanguard's not really like part of the storyline anymore. Now it's the... I don't think they have a team name, but it's like basically the ones that are not siding with darkness or light, and that's the Drifter, what's his name, Varix, the Exo Stranger, and Eris Morn. They all form their own little team where they're harnessing the power of darkness. So, oh, and there's some other guy too. I don't know his name though. But there's like 5 new people, and they're pretty much the team using the power of darkness, while the Vanguard's just sitting there being annoyed by Zavala as usual. Because all of Zavala disapproves of everything. I don't even know why he's in this game. Why he's even a guard. But yeah, that man's just sitting there telling them to sit back and do nothing while the darkness is attacking. And I keep getting exploded. I might need to kill these enemies. The PS5 is tomorrow for anyone that reserved a pre-ordered a PS5. That's definitely why I'm trying to finish this DLC within today, if possible. What are my thoughts? My thoughts are that the PS5 is coming out tomorrow. I don't have thoughts. I don't think. I just do. I'm just kidding.
Interlopers, mappers, extraneous variables. But perhaps I can make use of you. Your kind make compelling test subjects.
Yeah, I don't know. And the PS5 is coming out tomorrow. Of course, I'm excited to play. Miles Morales looks like it's gonna be extremely good. I saw that there's a Spider-Cat, there's a new remodeled face Spider-Man in it, Prowler, which Prowler looks like he's gonna be playable at some point in the expansion. And who else do they have? They have Rhino, and then they have a female version of the Tinkerer.
Initiating defense protocol near side.
So definitely looking forward to Miles Morales, but I also want to try out Godfall. That's another game I got. Godfall. Oh, look, Low the Baddest is here. I got Godfall, Demon Souls, Miles Morales, and there was one more game. And Cold War. Those are the 4 games I got. But I'm really looking forward to Godfall, as well as Miles Morales. Demon Souls is just I'll play it when I play it. And Cold War is just to play with friends, pretty much. It's not that I need to play day one kind of thing. I'll play it whenever I get invited to play it. I feel like there's not that much games coming out at launch, to be that they announced a bunch. Definitely looking forward to Resident Evil 8 as well as Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Those are 2 big games that are not coming out at launch as of right now. Unless they surprise drop Ratchet and Clank, which they always might. I feel like it's probably going to be surprise revealed anytime soon. Because if you've looked at the interface videos for the PS5, they've been using the Ratchet and Clank theme for the background on it, which means that most likely the game has to be like done or something. I just find it weird if the game's not out at launch and they've been using it for the interface. But who knows? It's definitely a game I would like to stream, as well as Miles Morales. Not too sure if I'm gonna stream Godfall or Demon Souls, especially Demon Souls, because that game's gonna go on for like years, because I'm probably gonna die like every 10 seconds. Those games are made to die so many times. I feel like the unique one should try out Demon Souls. I feel like it would be funny to watch them play. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to be fighting the little enemies or that big thing in the center. I think I should have been going after the big thing in the center. I'm hoping we get to use stasis powers again real soon, because they're really cool. And I don't know if Ruben's still in the chat, but I did want him to see them. Get ready for those Black Friday deals. You swear there's gonna be Black Friday deals. I don't know if that's gonna happen this year. I mean, it still could, but it's not sounding like it's going to. Just because so much stuff can't be sold in store. Like PS5 and Xbox Series X and S sales, they can't even sell those consoles in store until 2021. Apparently, Sony and Microsoft won't allow it. So the only way to purchase them is online for as of 2020. But we're gonna be getting our PS5 real soon here. It's only a day away. Hopefully it ends up being really good. I'm hoping that my PS5 comes in at 12 when it's supposed to. It's supposed to come in at 12 p.m. so I'll definitely try to stream once I get it. But we'll see what time it even shows up. It says anywhere from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. but so far anything from PlayStation or Best Buy has been showing up at 12. At the latest it's shown up at 3 p.m. but That was only like once. This is where they make the Exos, Ruben, if you're still tuned in. Europa is the planet where Exos are created. This is where your boy Cade 6 was made. Yeah, that's where you got made, and where Cade 6 got made. My Guardian was made here. I was gonna try to do a finisher on him. Let's see if we could still do a finisher. I don't know if he healed up or anything. Let's go ahead and go forward. Real soon, I should be able to use stasis. Oh, there was a bomb right there. Explodey boys. Nobody likes explodey boys because they tend to set you back an entire mission. That is never fun. I think we got rid of all the explodey boys. Another one of these. I wish they were slightly closer to the ground so you could hit them more with this. Okay, looks like he's trying to create an army of Exos.
Guardian. Elixir are haunted by what we have lost. But we are not forced to walk the ruins of our former life, as you are.
Oh, I almost ran into a whole trail of lasers. Let's definitely try to disarm these if possible. I don't think it is. I'm not seeing any of the laser points. This man has a whole rocket launcher on his. Who? What do you mean who? Guardian N7? The one that was created here? The one that causes all people to get off the server if they see him? I don't think you've met the man yet. I was hoping he was gonna be here on he is a legend in the Destiny world. I'm surprised we haven't seen Guardian N7 in this Beyond Light server yet. He might be in hiding right now. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, I hit the wall with that. That was not a good shot. I don't know if Ruben saw you guys' end of your... If you saw the end of their zombie stream, they were all crying at the end. Apparently it was super sad. Everyone pretty much died at the end of the whole storyline. You should definitely go check it out if you haven't already. I believe we're going to be using stasis powers real soon, because the boss should be like right here nearby. And once we get to like the last section of his health, it should turn us his stasis mode. Yeah, look, he's right there.
The others did not come this far.
Okay, so you guys are going to get to see stasis powers in a little bit.
Aberrant, but I can account for you.
Where did this man just go? He wasted my whole super. That guy definitely sliced me in half. Is he still here somewhere? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's still another one? I don't see him. Maybe he's around the corner. So that man just dipped on out as soon as I destroyed his little device. I was hoping we were fighting him already so you guys could see stasis. But it looks like he's gonna be one of those enemies where they keep on running away from you. Those ones are always annoying. What? Where is that thing going? Okay, it just killed itself or something. Oh, it respawned? That's weird. How did it go down and respawn? Yeah, I know you're still waiting on stasis. I was hoping we were there already. But Praxis just dipped on out. Oh, look, there we go. We have to pursue Praxis. So we should be fighting him very soon. I'm probably gonna die because I ran right in the middle. Definitely should not run in the middle of enemy fire. Like there's just that one guy left. Wherever he went. Oh no, he's circling. They need to just get us on to Praxis. I hate when the enemies keep running away. Those are the most annoying type of enemies. Is when you like hit them once and then they decide to just dip on out. And you have to keep chasing them to new locations in order to fight them. Okay, I think we're at him. Oh, or I just jumped to my death. I thought that was gonna drop us down into a boss fight. Guess not. Dropped me down into nothingness. Maybe he's gonna be right here. Oh, what? How did that even happen? Oh, I accidentally dropped him down. That was kind of funny. These mans have like super snipers on them. Okay, let's hope I could kill him this time. I almost jumped too far ahead. Okay, now we're at the boss. There we go. Now stasis should be happening when he hits about halfway through his health. Oh yeah, that's a new thing they do is the enemies have stasis so they can encase you in ice. It gets pretty annoying at times. Especially when they start doing it a lot. Definitely gonna die now. Oh no. His ice grenades follow you. Yeah, we have to drop him down to about a third of his health before it lets me use stasis, and he was definitely far from a third of his health. But yeah, the enemies have stasis abilities too, so they could freeze you. That's a new enemy type, pretty much.
Aramis does not permit error, so I will not.
But the ice also kills you most of the time. So this is gonna be quite a long boss fight. But if I could drop him down to a third of his health, I should unlock stasis to finish him off with. But that's kind of a challenge.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not.
Yeah, he's definitely abusing his stasis ability on me, and I fell off the edge. It looks like he has little ice grenades that follow you around the screen, so he's a little harder than the last boss. Because the last boss, she basically used like the Titan form where she slams on the ground and the ice goes towards you. This man just straight up chases you down with ice.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not.
but I guess he runs away if you get near him. That is not a good thing. I always hate when bosses vanish away if you get near them. That's definitely an annoying tactic of theirs. Let's see if we just rush him with the sword.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
Oh, I missed the jump. I think if I could manage to jump to the second level after sword hitting him, I could just keep dropping down and hitting him again and again until he's dead. But definitely have to test it out right now.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
Oh no, it's definitely looking like you can't be close in on him. Because he does that little slam thingy. This is going to be a long battle then, if I'm going to have to dodge him the entire time.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
Basically, if he hits you with an ice grenade, you're pretty much done for, because by the time you unfreeze, you lose all your health. I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous how overpowered these boss fights all are. Like the last one, she was super difficult to beat.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
Oh, keep pushing out the edge. Oh no, I survived. I don't even know how. I wonder if I could use this to cheat. Maybe I cheat the boss fight from here. Because it's not looking like he could hit me. I just don't know how I'm gonna get up to use my stasis ability. Zero? Excuse me? What happened? Zero? Where did this man go? I could have finished him off right here. I don't know how to get back up. The glitch is crazy. Yeah, apparently I glitched to where I could kill him from right here, but I think he dipped on out to where I can't shoot him. He knew of the glitch or something. I think I'm gonna die if I try to leave from here. Yep. Oh no, I wasn't taking damage earlier, but now I'm about to die. Is that him? Oh, he's right there. I don't think I could hit him though. Yeah, my only choice really was to drop to my death because it didn't even look like I could get back up. Let's try to super him then.
Aramis does not commit errors.
Of course it goes off my super right when he slams. I don't see why it wouldn't. And he threw an ice grenade. Okay, we dropped his health. Oh, what did he could... freeze time. That is not fair at all. So basically, once you drop a portion of his health, he just completely freezes the entire screen. And you're in slow motion for a bit. That seemed really overpowered. And like it was not fair at all.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
These boss fights are super duper difficult. I don't even know why they made them this difficult. And you don't get stasis until the end of the boss fight, so it's not really like that's the reason why.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
I don't like that those ice grenades take out all your health once you break out. Especially because they like double back on you. Like those ice grenades just follow you the entire time, so there's no real way to just dodge them. It's definitely taking too long to beat boss fights. But there's only Aramis after this boss fight. This is pretty much the semi-final one. Because there's only 2 more shards of darkness.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
I wonder if I could just run Risk Runner on him. That might be easier. They're probably not ready to go whatever. I feel like Risk Runner would be easier to run on him just because it's consistent ammo. And the bow's kind of slow. It could do a large area of damage. But I don't think it's the best to use against bosses.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
Yeah, this man is definitely overpowered. Not too sure I'm going to be able to beat him. Let's try changing up our setup. We could go with some machine gun, and I wish I could use a rocket launcher. Or the Leviathan's breath, but... Oh, we have a stronger sword. We should definitely go with this stronger one. Okay, let's see what this does.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
Risk Runner is very powerful, but it is also only 1050, so there's that. I try a pulse rifle, 2 pulse rifles, and go with the different heavy. We go with the Leviathans. We just need heavy ammo is the only problem.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
also the problem is they have too many like little minions while you're fighting the bosses. Like they have way too many. And it doesn't help that they're all at pretty decent light levels. To where you can't really just one-shot them. There's no way I'm surviving that. This man is ridiculous.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail.
There's way too many minions, see what I mean? Like, there's sword guys and the little robots flying in the air. And meanwhile, you're supposed to be aiming at the boss? Like, how is that even fair? They're pretty much overpowering the screen.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail.
Wow. I'm feeling this boss is way too overpowered. It's just like the last boss as well. They definitely upped how the difficulty on all of these bosses to make it where you can't really beat them solo. I might just have to put on like trash gear for right now, just to up my level. Even though I did want that cool gear on, but it might not be the best option. Guess the higher light level's what matters right now. Let's try a higher light level. Maybe that might make a big difference.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail.
Just teleport or something? That is not fair that you can do that. Like he already has enough OP abilities and now they want to say he could teleport too. Shield on him? How do I get the shield on? I think it's these little floating things. because there's like an overwhelming amount of enemies on the screen. Do that at the boss fight. There's the enemies. There's way too much enemies on screen for this type of stuff. Like, how are you gonna have a boss fight, but you're also gonna have like a good 30 enemies on screen with the boss?
Aramis does not commit errors as to
It's looking like the bow takes out a lot of his health and stuff. And it also clears out all the enemies. So maybe I might just need to. That's not good. Whenever I break out of the ice, it takes out like all my health bars, so that's definitely messing me up.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
This is taking way too much time. I just wanted to show off the campaign as well as the new stasis ability. But it's kind of hard to do that when they have overpowered bosses.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
like that he could freeze you and take out all your health. That is really annoying. That is just extremely irritating that he could do that.
Aramis does not commit errors as one nothing.
Like as soon as you get frozen, you're basically dead. But he has so many ice grenades that he could throw, so that's definitely ruining the boss fight. Just the fact that he has those ice grenades. It would be less annoying if there was at least not 30 enemies on screen with it.
Aramis does not commit errors as one nothing.
I don't even know what he just did. He used a brand new ability. I thought I was done for. I think I'm done. I think we might get to use stasis real soon, if I'm lucky. Is to get stasis and I could beat him. So who knows if he's gonna allow me to do that. close to using stasis on him. I just need that last little chunk to go down to his third. And then once he hits his third, we get stasis and we just wreck this man. I don't know if it's gonna allow me to get that close. Wait, teleport in? No. Oh, he went on the other side? Are you serious? So he doesn't hit us with ice grenade. Come on. I was so close. Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't see him. No! I think I'm done for. That was so close. Where is he? He needs to stop teleporting. That's not good. I think we got him. Wait, how come I can't use his stasis? It's supposed to let me use stasis right now because he's at a third of his health. I don't know where he went. No! Oh no, I was so close to beating him. And I just fell off the edge. Are you serious? I thought I would have got stasis once he was at a third of his health. This is irritating. That one enemy just knocked me off the edge.
Aramis does not commit errors, so I will not fail.
So close. I have no idea why we weren't able to use stasis. Like, that was ridiculous. Because any other boss fight, once they've hit a third, we've been able to use stasis. But for him, it didn't let us. And I don't know what that is. it's done for. What he did is freeze thing. Let's hope I can beat him this time. I don't know where he is. That is a bit worrisome. Oh, whoa. That was not good. I could have died if I didn't notice that. Are you serious? No. Throw your ice cream dart. Final part of the boss battle. I think I get stasis. Ruben, if you're tuned in right now, I am going to use stasis right now. Let's hope I don't die using stasis though. And I died using stasis? I feel like that's so trash that you have to freeze for a while. What is the point of giving you stasis if you have to freeze and let all the enemies whoop on you while you're charging it up? That was not fair at all.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail.
I think my mic cave out. That was complete trash. I finally got to the end of the battle and they just decide, hey, while you're charging up stasis, let's go ahead and have all the enemies wail down on you.
Aramis does not permit errors.
That was really disappointing. It took so long to get him down to that health. I was excited to use stasis, and then they just kind of killed me as soon as I got it. I don't even know if Ruben was still tuned in anyways, but still. Just for the sake of beating the boss, I was hoping that was it. I probably will end. Oh, Lowe's still in here. I probably will end stream after I beat this boss, but I'm definitely not trying to end it until this man is done for. Because I do not want to start tomorrow knowing I have to do this boss battle again. That would leave us tomorrow with just needing to beat Aramis. And once we beat Aramis, we'll be done with the campaign, and we're just going to wait on the PS5 at that point. That is if I can beat this man. I don't even know if I should have gone. The stasis would have been like an insta-kill for him. But if I didn't go for stasis and kept using this tactic, maybe I would have beat him and not even risk dying at that point. I definitely don't know what the right move was. Looks like they're gonna kill me. That is such garbage. Like, why is it that he freezes you with grenades and you just pretty much die on the spot? This man's doing way too much. They made these bosses a little too overpowered.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail.
Okay, see, that ice grenade was on the ground and somehow it jumped up in the air and got me. Sometimes these grenades are just broken. And that's what's getting frustrating. Look, I'm at 41 deaths. I've died against this man 41 times. That is way too much. I definitely need to tone down this boss fight.
Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail.
I'm surprised that didn't kill me. Froze me out. Somehow I broke out. understanding how those grenades are traveling up the wall. That's some bull. They should not be able to travel up the wall and leap onto you like that. That is taking it way too far. of there. I almost got hit with that ice grenade. Okay, we're back at the part where I got stasis last time. Let's hope this time I could grab that stasis without being murdered. There you go. If you're still tuned in, we are now using stasis on the boss. Hope this is enough to kill him. And we got him, finally.
Barracks, Praxis is down. We're finishing up here.
Good.
We clapped his
Without
cheeks.
Bilax and Praxis,
That was
Aramis will grow reckless,
such a stressful boss fight.
careless. Without her counsel, she is weak. She will struggle to control this new dark power.
Perfect time for us to strike. Guardian, we should get back to camp with this splinter. The stranger will be waiting.
Season ranked up. I think sadly Ruben missed the stasis powers. I was hoping he would have seen it. But that was definitely the hardest boss fight I've ever done. And these boss fights in this DLC take a lot of skill in order to beat.
Praxis and Phylax are dead. We must retaliate! Atrax. Critus and I can handle this. Return to the crypt and prepare the body. Aramis, we must take pause. These powers are not what we expected. I, too, am impatient. But there is wisdom in caution. Caution? Look what caution has earned us. Our enemy exploits our weakness. Now we must act. I will give these Guardians the destruction they crave.
Okay, looks like all we have left to beat is Aramis, and I'm gonna save that for later today. But these boss fights take a lot out of you. That one was even harder than the boss fight I did earlier today, and that one was pretty impossible itself. They just kind of upped the difficulty each boss fight. Okay, so we need to go take this shard to the ziggurat. And then I might end stream after we take this to the ziggurat. And then later today we will finish the Beyond Light campaign. And then maybe I'll do some of Season of the Hunt. But otherwise, once I beat this campaign, we're really just waiting on the PS5. Like, my only goal was to get through the campaign. As for all the seasonal stuff and all the other content, I'm not too sure if I'm going to stream it all or if I will stream it, but definitely besides the campaign, PS5 is the next stream with Miles Morales. But if, like I said, if there's time, I might do some of the Season of the Hunt as a stream. Just don't want to overdo it. As well as I do want to get sleep before my PS5 comes in, so I'll be wide awake to play that thing. So I'm going to try to finish up the rest of the story in part 3 of the stream, which will be within the next, I think it will be in like, I want to say 10 hours from now or so, maybe 12 hours. Definitely going to be later today though. I'm hoping that PS5 comes in at 12 like it's supposed to, not at like 9, because I would like to play it as soon as possible. So far packages have been arriving at 12. There was one time they came at 3, which I guess 3 is still a reasonable time to play the PS5, but 12 would be better. But who knows? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of orders for PS5s tomorrow, so there's definitely might be a delay in how long it takes for people to receive their PS5s through delivery.
Guardian,
Not this, man.
I don't even know where to begin.
We don't even like you.
It seems every day I know less and less. But that's not why I came in. The Vanguard has been watching Aramis, and I have important intel for you. You've clearly disrupted Aramis's plans. Vanguard scouts report that she's fled to the Cosmodrome, perhaps to loot the remains of the old House Devil's hideouts. Her plan is unclear, but I believe she's getting desperate. Go to Earth. Find out what her next move is. And Guardian, I understand what you're doing. Fighting fire with fire. But the darkness is not our friend.
You're not our friend either, go
The
away.
darkness caused the collapse. By all accounts, it seeks to cause another. Don't let it lead you away from the light. The city needs you. I need you.
We do not need you though, so
For now,
go away.
do what you must for the good of humanity. But don't lose sight of who you are.
Thanks for the speech that we did not want, nor need, nor care about. Hopefully we don't see you ever again. Okay, who's Shaw on? Oh, I guess the Cosmodrome is back, and not only do they plan to redo the D1 storyline for people that missed out on it, but they're also adding like a new storyline to integrate it for older players that did play D1 and don't want to go through all that Cosmodrome stuff again. But it's definitely back. So let's go ahead. Well, this is gonna be where we end stream pretty much, so I'm just gonna go probably to the tower and pick that up. Yeah, I think I might just go to the tower and pick up my prizes and then end stream once I land in the Cosmodrome so you guys could see it. But hopefully you guys are enjoying Beyond Light Part 1 and Part 2. It is gonna end with Part 3 later today. But I'm thankful for anyone who is viewing during or after the stream. If you're watching and you're not already following, you should definitely drop a follow. It would be greatly appreciated. But like I said, the plans for the streams will be Part 3 later today, and then Miles Morales tomorrow when the PS5 gets here. That game looks really cool and I'm really excited to play it. As well as I might stream some Godfall, maybe some Demon Souls, not too sure on those games yet. But for sure Miles Morales is going to be a stream. The other PS5 games, I'm not too sure.
Welcome back. Done.
Okay, I think that's all I needed to grab here. Let's find out.
What do you need?
Those bad boys. Let's go to the Cosmodrome. Just so you guys can see it before I end stream. It kinda looks the same, it's just there's somewhat new areas as well as there's lost sectors added to the map now. Since Destiny 2 introduced lost sectors, so it just took that D1 map and put a couple of them in there. Which is definitely a cool thing that they gave like older players a reason to revisit these locations. If you become frozen in stasis matter, you can break out by using your class ability input. However, you'll sustain shatter damage. That's it. Yeah, the whole stasis thing is pretty irritating. But here's the Cosmodrome. Last time we saw it was in Destiny 1, but it's back now. Oh, there's the man just chilling there. Creeper boss. And here's the new vendor. His name is Shahan.
Watch yourself. Vandal snipers in the... Here to help.
And he's just the new vendor for the Cosmodrome, basically. I'm not too sure where Crow is at. And Crow is the new alias of... what's his name? Aldrin Sov. The one that killed Kate 6. Now that he got amnesia and became a Guardian, he's now under the name of Crow, and he is somewhere on here. I know he's a new vendor for the Season of the Hunt. But I don't know if you unlock him until after you beat the campaign and start Season of the Hunt. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he looks like as a Guardian, though. He seems like he's gonna look pretty cool. But this is the Cosmodrome.
You need Guardians with your experience, now more than ever.
Anyone that played D1 would recognize this location. As well as if you started late in D2, it was the new opening mission as well. But otherwise, this is where we're gonna end here with our boy Shaw.
Here to set the example for the young guns?
Oh wait, let's go ahead and use this one. Okay, so this is where we're gonna end the stream. Thank you for anybody that tuned in. If you're not following already, drop a follow, as well as follow on Instagram _JohnLevel1. So far this Beyond Light DLC has been extremely fun. The bosses have been the hardest within the entire game, in my opinion. But the stasis ability has been super fun as well, and I'm definitely excited to unlock it after the campaign. But otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1 and part 2, and see you guys in part 3. Hope you all have a good night.